As you get your week started, I'm Sophia Minnaert with Fox Sports Wisconsin, and we take a look back at the week that was in Wisconsin sports. It was a big week in the high school sports scene. The 40th annual WIAA Football State Championships played at Camp Randall Stadium in Madison. 7 championship games played over the course of 2 days, and here's the breakdown of what happened. Kicking off action on Thursday in the Division 7 state championship, the Bangor Cardinals won their first state title in their first appearance at state with a 20-14 win over Pepin Alma. The Cardinals were led by running back Andrew Piskey, who rushed for 173 yards and 2 touchdowns. In Division 6, it was a rematch between St. Mary Springs and Darlington, with Springs defending their title and winning their 6th overall state championship with a 39-20 victory, led by back Clay Scheffner, who set a Division 6 state record with 233 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Amherst Falcons rolled to the Division 5 state championship with a 42-0 victory over Spencer Columbus Catholic. The Falcons were led by Offensive Player of the Year quarterback Garrett Groshek. 6 touchdowns for him, his 4 passing touchdowns, a Division 5 state record. The Falcons were runner-up a year ago and won their 2nd state championship. In the nightcap on Thursday in Division 4, Osceola won their 2nd state title and first since 1984 with a 28-0 victory over the Lodi Blue Devils. Osceola was led by Ethan Ellingsworth, who rushed for 108 yards and 1 touchdown. Friday's action began with a Division 3 state championship played between Catholic Memorial and Notre Dame Academy. The Notre Dame Tritons earned their 2nd state title with a thrilling 19-17 victory. The Tritons trailed 10-0 before quarterback Robert Pettigene led them down the field with 197 yards and 2 touchdowns for Notre Dame's first state title since 2003. The Division 2 championship featured a matchup between Homestead and Waukesha West, with the Homestead Highlanders winning their 5th state championship with a 28-12 victory. The Highlanders got off to a great start, rolling to a 21-0 lead at halftime and would not look back, led by running back Matt Winters, who ran for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns. The final game of the season in the Division 1 state championship was a rematch of 2 of the state's powerhouses, with defending champion Kimberly Papermakers up against the Arrowhead Warhawks. In a thrilling game that went back and forth up until the final seconds, it was Kimberly who successfully defended their state title 49-42. It was a record-setting day for both teams, with Arrowhead quarterback Johnny Duranzo setting a Division 1 record with 275 passing yards. But it was Kimberly's running back Blair Mulholland who set a record with 341 yards and 4 touchdowns, including the game-winning touchdown with 11 seconds remaining. Kimberly had overcome a 21-point deficit in the second half to win their 3rd consecutive state championship. Congratulations to all teams on their successful seasons and all of the newly crowned WIAA state champions. Moving on to the Milwaukee Bucks, the Bucks coming off of a thrilling double overtime win at home against the Cavs. They went out on a 3-game road trip and dropped all 3 games in Washington, Cleveland, and Indiana. For the Badgers in Madison, it was a heartbreaking home finale for Bucky, a 13-7 loss to the Northwestern Wildcats. Now they move on to Axe Week and a matchup on the road against the Minnesota Gophers. For the Packers, they got back on track, snapping a 3-game losing streak in a border battle on the road at TCF Bank Stadium against the Minnesota Vikings with a 30-13 win. The Packers now get ready for a Thanksgiving matchup against their division rival, the Chicago Bears. That's a wrap on the week that was in Wisconsin sports. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to follow all of your favorite teams on Fox Sports Wisconsin.